A lot of career coaches, they recommend you have to tailor your CV each and every time when you apply for some specific job position, but they don't actually teach you how you can actually go over the process. But in this video, I'm gonna actually give you some bigger picture so you can actually understand the actual concept, so you can actually tailor your CV each and every time when you apply for some specific job position. So in down the line, you will have a lot of job interviews. So the reason I wanted to talk about the tailoring topic is because I've got a really good story that I wanted to share with you guys today. Recently, one guy joined to my program, Capital Career Club, and we started to work together, and he actually got laid off from ING as a KYC specialist. And then we started to work together, and first 2 weeks he couldn't actually get anything. I mean, no phone calls, no positive response from HR, even though we are creating content, outreach people, apply, all that jazz. But it wasn't actually quite successful. And then I came up to some very good technique today that I'm going to actually talk about, basically how to tailor your CV using AI each and every time when you apply. And then it takes probably 20 minutes if you actually keep up the workflow in the next 30 days. So basically it's going to be 90 highly qualified applications you've done, which is 10 out of 10 fit, like each job position you apply to. I mean, the reason I'm actually talking about this because it's so important in this day and age. Most probably you've tried with one CV strategy and the applying, just hitting the numbers, not seeing that much results or return on investment, right? But by the time you actually hit the 100 applications, I mean, it takes hours and hours and hours of time, but for what? For nothing. Basically, all the effort you put in, you're not gonna get results, and it's not good feeling, honestly, especially if you get auto rejections all the time. And the reason I wanted to talk about the tailoring, just because to help you a bit to minimize the number of rejections you get from application process. So as I said, I was actually talking about the guy who got started to work with us, who is from Azerbaijan, and he got laid off from ING, and he was actually looking for other jobs. Even though we tried everything, it didn't work, right? And then I came up to some very good a workflow using AI to optimize the CV each and every time. Last week, he started to implement this method that I'm about to share with you. Last week alone, he actually got 4 job interviews. And then I'm not talking about the job interviews from random ass companies. I'm talking about very high level companies like Citibank, JP Morgan, Stryker, and then BNP. And I actually prepared him for BNP job interview today. So in order for you to optimize your CV, basically you need 3 things. You need a proper ATS friendly template, and if you don't have that template, you can DM me on LinkedIn, so I'll give it to you for free. And then second thing is job description. So each and every time when you apply, you have to actually grab the job description. And then the third thing is your actual CV. And then we need a Claude. Claude basically alternative to the ChatGPT, but I feel like it's a bit smarter or creative when it comes to creating CV. So I'm gonna actually attach the prompt in the description so you can actually copy and paste to the Claude. After you get the generated CV from Claude, what I want you to do is basically copy paste the entire CV that the Claude is gonna give it to you. And then don't go to the Word or don't go to the Canva or other fancy platforms to build the CV, but just use the Google Doc. I mean, the Google Doc is more than enough to be able to actually make one CV. I mean, you don't have to have a fancy stuff. For example, all of the CV template we use, they are all built in Google Doc. So once you get the copy, and you just need to copy paste the entire optimized CV to the Google Doc. Basically, you have to actually customize the page setting, setup completely. So to make sure you have one page CV, I'm telling you, religiously follow the instruction. They don't actually read your entire CV. And when you are actually tailoring the CV using a Claude, it actually gives you one page CV, and you're not going to actually use it for another applications, but you can actually tailor each and every time. The rule of thumb is basically one page CV, tracking sheet, and you can actually start to track your application process. For example, the date you applied, the company type, the position, and then the HR, who's responsible, and then when did you apply, and then the stage of the application. If it's rejection, you have to actually change the status of the application. So as I said, one-page CV, it's 100% tailored for one job position, and then you're gonna go over the process over and over and over again till the point you will get the job offer. So basically, I don't hide anything, and pretty sure that it's gonna help you to get more job interviews. But I'm telling you, if you don't know how to prepare for the job interviews, no matter how many job interviews you will get, you're not gonna get job offers. So what I want you to do is just sign up to the Claude, shoot me a message on LinkedIn. So I'll give you the CV template that you can actually use, and then you should have a tracking sheet, application tracking sheet. Fuck it, I'm gonna give it to you too. Like, I want you to win. I don't care whether this video is gonna get viral or not, but if I help like 1 to 2, 3 people like from this video, and that means a lot for me. And if you want us to come into your system and help you to get a job and help you like from the beginning, from A to Z, you can actually DM me on LinkedIn help. And I'm gonna actually talk to you. If you are right fit for what we do, I'm more than happy to work with you. Other than that, see you in the next video.